welcome back to my channel, Mental Health with Melissa. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more content like this. I post new videos every single Sunday and Wednesday, and subscribing to my channel helps me get mental health information out there to our communities of color and tons of free LCSW test prep. I am a psychotherapist, LCSW clinical supervisor, and PhD psychology research student. And today we're going to be looking at a part 2 video. But before we do, I just want to make sure that you know that I am coming out with a social work study with Melissa LCSW test prep program, which is going to include everything that you need to know on the LCSW test. And it is available for purchase on my website starting March 31st next year. So head down to the description box below if you're interested. A lot of the information that I have is going to include videos that are only available to those that purchase it in a similar sort of fashion that I do some of the test prep in my videos on my channel. So I'm really enjoying creating this program. I'm still working on it. I'm really diligently trying to make sure that I'm incorporating all sorts of learning styles on there so that you can learn and kind of memorize things based on how you learn, because we're all different learners. All right, so in the last video, we talked about psychological testing, 3 in particular, and today we're going to go ahead and look at an actual vignette question. Again, I only mentioned 3 of the tests on here, but there's actually 7 altogether that you'll need to know for the LCSW test, and they're all going to be on my study program. So make sure that you check that out if that's something that you're interested in. All right, go ahead and pause here and read the question, answer it so that you can kind of figure out what the best option is, and then you can compare it to what my answer is. Alex meets with a psychologist after being referred by his college counselor. His college counselor refers him because Alex's papers and GPA far exceed anyone in his graduating class. The test takes about 100 minutes to complete. The psychologist is likely administering which psychological test? Okay, so we have, oopsie, there's a typo there. Option A, MMSE, which is the mini mental status examination, which we know, if you watched the last video, really tests for any sort of memory impairment or neurocognitive disorder. So because of this vignette, it doesn't look like that's something that Alex is suffering from. His GPA and his papers exceed anyone in his graduating class. So that's key here. So that doesn't look like what's going on. So we'll go ahead and cross that out. A Rorschach Inkblot test. So this is when a administrator will show pictures of ink blots, and then the individual will then describe to the administrator what they are seeing. That doesn't sound like what's going on here. So we're going to cross that out. Option C, the WISE 4th edition, so the Wechsler Adult Intelligence Scale. So as we know from the last video, it takes about 90 to 120 minutes to complete this test, and it's for adults really only 16 and up. And it measures cognitive ability or intelligence performance. So it looks like that's the reason why the college counselor referred him to the psychologist, because it sounds like his intelligence level is very high, and they want to see in particular what his cognitive ability is. So that sounds like it could be possibly it. Option D, none of the above. It's not going to be none of the above because option C is such a strong answer. So option C is going to be our answer, and it's going to be the Wechsler Adult Intelligence Scale 4th edition. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below if you have any questions, thoughts, or any other sorts of particular comments about this video. Until next time, managing mental health matters.